Hello, my name is Clarence Cohen. I'm a published author. Optimum Vizhan is my pen name, V-I-Z-H-A-N. I'm a newbie at doing videos, so you'll see all these awkward things like the lighting and me looking elsewhere versus the camera. I don't have a script. I've had some thoughts in my head on where I'm going to go with this interview, or this more of get to know me as me if you were sitting here in my backyard with me. I know I should be flipping the camera this way, but it just looks weird to me, and I haven't got a sticker, fancy gadgets yet to help me out. But that's the fire pot in the back there, and then over in the background is the church area where I walk my dog every day. That's nice out like today. And single parent, raised my children by myself without my wife, not my wife, my ex helping, their mother helping. No assistance, final assistance, no. We just kind of like abandoned the whole family, went out to a different state. Never remarried, never brought in a girlfriend, nothing, just gave them my all. If I could not take my children with me, I did not go. I was dedicated to raising my children every minute of my life. In that process, I believe God was speaking to me about writing books, and that kind of filled my loneliness. At night, I'd get really excited, and I'd start penning these thoughts down, and then I'd go to bed, I'd knock out and stuff, and do it all over again. A lot of book titles. We're up to number 6. The first one's Maximizing the Armor of God. Instead of dealing with armor around me, it deals with what's go between my ears. I'm struggling with these thoughts, so I learned how to use like a martial arts, like judo, kind of deflect them and then work with them. It's nothing magic, but it's using the scripture content, maximizing the armor. Number 2, His Life. We took all 4 Gospels and we combined them into one. So it's an easy reading of the Gospel straight through, with Isiah, Acts, and Revelations references that clearly reference to Christ also put into the book. Then we put that section, book, into a 3rd book called New Friendship Bible. Watch my dog. You see something. The 3rd book called New Friendship Bible. The concept is that God is lonely for eons of years, eons and eons, and then he just Christ, part of God, says, God, hey, we haven't showed our love to other, we just show it to ourselves. For it to be really love and genuine, we need to show it to somebody that can make a decision to love us or not. Well, as Christ is talking about this to the Father, as our mediator, he started out with our mediator before we were in existence. So the idea is, the 3 decide to make man in their image, in their likeness, so that they could reach out and show their love, and then see if that human would reach back, and form a hug and want to build a friendship. Very interesting concept. We went on to a 4th book called Can My Life Change? Routines are good. They allow us to accomplish goals, right? But after a while, if I keep doing that same routine because I'm thinking I'm going to accomplish more goals, I got the lock, and it doesn't happen. What happens is we become complacent. Like, I'm in a rut, I can't do anything new. So it helps trains our mind with the inspirationals, like over 400 some inspirationals, in breaking from our ruts. And then what's neat as an inside thing is I'm looking for Christ in the inside of my rut. Christ, when he did the miracles in the world, when he was here, all he did was multiply what people had. If they had an arm that was deformed, he multiplied the structure so that it was a complete... Sorry, I don't know if there's another dog here or not. It's just Max whining. He multiplies what we have. into something greater, and that's what gives us set free. You know, there was the man that he couldn't see very well, and he says, well, I see ministries. He multiplied the little good sight that he had into a better sight. So he multiplies what we have. So whatever we have in our lives is what God's going to use, multiply more of, to give us this, to set us free. So finding Christ in the midst is a sequel to, that's bad. I am so newbie. That it works either way. Then we went on to the President's Apocalypse, which takes the mankind looking forward from where we're at in a tangible working reality with governments and people, school systems, chemicals from different products and stuff going into the future, the 21st century and beyond. What is going to transform? I feel that God took me up in the spirit and I saw certain things, so I just pinned them. I'm not saying that they are, you know, like, ooh, I see things and they're going to actually come true. It's just their insights to help me get more at peace with the things that are going around on me. It's okay, Max. Good boy. This is me, so me scratching my head. So what we want to do, all these different ideas and concepts, going back to the life coaching for single parents. Did not realize until, probably within a month, more than 2 months ago, I found out in the United States, 26% of the population is single parents. And like 85-90% of them are women. Could be 90-95, but the statistics was kind of like, they felt that they were close, but they weren't completely accurate. The UK and Australia, they've got like 20+% population single parents. So I'm thinking, oh my goodness, God crafted me. God put that in my spirit to stay single so I could enjoy, so I could understand the perspectives of that single parenting relationship. So that I can be a coach to somebody else to cut that learning curve off. Instead of me going 15 years and then seeing the effects of being a grandpa and looking backwards, I can give that experience to others so that they can cut that learning curve off down to months instead of years. And now they can actually enjoy their families. The sobering thought is that these boys that are 4, 5, 6 years old, whatever, infants, 5, 10, 15 years from now, they're going to want to know what it is to be a man. They're going to want to know what it is to be a husband or a father and have no clue because the man hasn't been a part of their life. So I can be that life coach because I was focusing on my children versus myself. Dedicated in helping them to acquire the skills no matter where they're at. One child was gifted like me. She was organizing. She's done really good, so I went with education with her as far as supporting her. My middle daughter is very crafty. She can craft clothing designs 6 months to 2 years ahead of time. And then, you know, the sliced up jeans that they said, I know it's after the fact, so nobody might not believe this, but I was slicing jeans up 3-4 years before they were. I was a fill-in youth leader for a local church here. Yeah, the church behind me. And I says, hey, give me the jeans and I'll slice them up for $10. You know, we're trying to raise money. And they go, no, mom's going to, you know, they're going to be mad that I sliced my jeans. And now it's popular all over. So if I would have had a store and put them in there, we would have been right on the forefront of that. So then these boys, so then we have all this thing. And then the daughters, they have no idea what a real man is. So they're going to be looking for what a man is. And so they have these different, so not it's only being a life coach to the mothers as a man, they're looking for a man to be in their life to give them good advice and going to, that's me. And what would be cool is this global resource center would have people like myself that are single parents in our elder years, you know, the families have gone, now we speak grandchildren, that we could be mentors in their life. They could call us up and say, hey, I need help. It would be cool, the products and services that I sell, and I'm not interested in making a lot of money off them, but just even $1 or something or 50 cents. But there's enough ideas out there that we can fund this, and this could be something that's just free of service. I'm thinking that there's a close to a quarter to a half a billion people like this, if not a billion, billion and a half worldwide. The Latino nation's a whole different thing. I don't have very good Spanish skills, just simple Spanish skills that I got, and I'm gonna get rid of that. Sunlight. The sun's starting to come up. It's supposed to rain today. Now, so that's me, who I am, and a taste of me. I like humor, I like sci-fi, I like stuff, blah, blah, blah. But that's the core. Single parenting would be my core, and giving back to the world and helping the world make this transition like a beacon, a guiding light in a tempest in the ocean, to help them get through there. And it would be really amazing to see that happen on a large scale, so that it's obvious this is an epidemic, and that if Cone didn't step in, or this network didn't step in, it would have just